Hello everyone and welcome to the Big Bang, a one-night extravaganza from WCW Nitro and WCW Thunder, where every single championship in World Championship Wrestling will be crowned. And we're kicking things off here tonight with WCW Thunder representation, as ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships to be on the line, as Fraxium, Nathan Frazer, and Axiom are making their way to the ring. But as I'm reading my notes here, I have been told that this is a three-way dance tornado tag match. That means there will be an elimination before we get to the final tag team that will stand tall and proud as your Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions. But who is joining Fraxium in this tag match? Everybody in tonight's showings is a mystery to me. Oh my goodness, but what is not a mystery is that the Motor City Machine Guns are one of the most decorated tag teams in all of tag team professional wrestling. They are your favorite tag team's favorite tag team. Hell, they're Fraxium's favorite tag team. And what an entrant they have here tonight into this Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship match. Yet another title that they could possibly add to their long list of accolades. But as I was mentioning, every single match here tonight is a mystery. I have no idea what's gonna go down, but what I do know is that we have 8 championships to crown, and what a way to kick things off than with Thunder representation. But who is the last team to enter here tonight to kick things off at the Big Bang? Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, I am reading my notes, and what is being said to me is that this is Las Toxicas. We got Flammer, we got Liv Morgan, and they are accompanied to the ring by Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Together, they are all the Filthy Animals. After the WCW draft took place, it seems as though Dirty Dominic Mysterio wanted to bring back the Filthy Animals from back in the days, WCW. And what a way to do it, alongside Liv Morgan and Flammer. I wonder if anybody else is going to be a part of the Filthy Animals. That is to be found out on Thursday nights. But right now, what a way to kickstart WCW Thunder for the Filthy Animals than with a Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship win for those two women right there. Flammer, a deadly competitor in that ring. Liv Morgan as well. This is anybody's ball game here tonight, and there you see what is on the line. The biggest difference maker that I feel, though, here tonight is going to be the fact that Dirty Dominic Mysterio is at ringside. Now, again, so much action in this one, it's going to be hard to call things, but I'm going to do my very best in our opening contest here tonight. Make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. It really helps out the channel. Axiom, what are you doing? Oh my God, Sabin dropping down Nathan Frazer. Meanwhile, you see the Motor City Machine Guns going right after Flammer. Liv Morgan was able to put the knees up to Axiom. I gotta wonder who the first elimination is gonna be here tonight. Liv Morgan now going around on Chris Sabin. Nice run, no counter by Sabin. Sabin with an alley-oop. Big springboard drop kick there from Chris Sabin as well. Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, two decorated singles competitors as well. Alex Shelley rolling to the outside of the ring. Liv Morgan throwing Nathan Frazer to the ring. Flammer throwing Axiom to the apron. Liv Morgan now throwing Sabin to the outside. These three teams are setting the tone, setting the pace. Back on his feet, Lance Frazier. Not sure what's going on here, but what I do know is Liv Morgan is choking out Chris Sabin right there, stopping the airwaves. But right now, Alex Shelley back into the middle of that ring, driving Liv Morgan down onto the knee. Dirty Dominic Mysterio here looking under the ring, grabbing a steel chair. This is no disqualification in this three-way dance, but I don't know if any of these competitors are going to use weapons. My goodness, you saw Axiom there with a big senton to the ankle of Flammer. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh my God, Flammer landed on our feet. Liv Morgan just throwing kicks at both Alex Shelley and Nathan Frazier. Maybe you forgot it was elimination there. Oh, God. Big body slam on to Alex Shelley. Going for the cover herself now is Liv Morgan. One. No. Axiom there to make the save. Shot block to Flammer right after. This action, as I mentioned, is a breakneck speed right now. Sabin going to pin on Axiom. One. No. Kick out at one. Nice back elbow there from Liv Morgan, but a super kick into a standing shooter. My God, Liv Morgan slamming Shelley down. Flammer rolling savate, connects on Axiom. Big elbow drop misses. Flammer drives Axiom down. My God, but Sabin lifting up Liv Morgan. Spins around, cradle shock. One. No, kick out at one there by Alex Shelley. One. Two. No, Liv Morgan able to get the shoulder up as well. Back and forth action. That is exactly what we are expecting from the Big Bang here tonight. What a super kick there by Chris Sabin. Liv Morgan now with a steel chair to the back of Alex Shelley. And Nathan Frazier now in the middle of that ring going after Flammer. You see Dirty Dom not afraid to get his hands dirty. Frazier drop Flammer. One, two, no, just a count of one, showing why she was the longest reigning Reina de Reyes champion. Sabin going into a back switch there, driving her down. Frazier off the top with it. Big chop there. Flammer now with a chair of her own. Big kick from Shelley, but at what cost? It took down Sabin as well. Oh my God. Axiom driving Flammer down. Sabin lifting up Frazier. One, two, three. No, 2.9. Liv Morgan cannot believe that Shelley did not get eliminated there. Two, three. No, kicked out at two again. We have such close calls all night long. Liv Morgan, oh, Axiom throwing caution to the wind there. Liv Morgan going right after Sabin. Almost the version of the Oblivion there. Wait a minute, Flammer with a kick to Sabin, and I gotta wonder the strategy there if you're Flammer. Maybe got caught up like Usher, ducking underneath. Big forearm there to lower back, and now Axiom, Liv Morgan, Chris Sabin in the middle of that ring. That is where the eliminations can come from. Meanwhile, you see Alex Shelley and Nathan Frazier on the outside. Axiom going around. Big German suplex. Now you're down. Flammer, though, right away going after Axiom. But it's a front drop kick springboard variation by Chris Sabin that stuns her for a second. Meanwhile, Alex Shelley now getting back in the ring. No, Axiom right there. Sooner or later going to cut you down. Backing Flammer into the corner. Hoisting her up now. Liv Morgan with a chair in hand. Oh, she's going after Alex Shelley on the outside with it. Flammer driving Axiom into the mat. Turns around. Sabin lifting her up, going all around. Oh! On the chair. One, two. No, Flammer. Oh, the referee is down. Oh my God. Referee got caught with it. Sabin now lifting Flammer up. Looking for the cradle shock, and he got all of it. But with the official down, you gotta wonder. Going for the cover now is Shelley. Axiom rolling through. One, two. No! Liv Morgan not able to make it there. But of course, Liv is still in this one. It is not one member of the team gets eliminated and you're out. Everybody in the team must be eliminated. If Las Toxicas wants to win it, Liv Morgan's going to have to go in alone. Nathan Frazier down here. Shelly going for the cover. What? No. Oh, oblivion of sorts from Liv Morgan. Going for the cover on Sabin. 1, 2, 3. No. Sabin able to get the shoulder up. The Motor City Machine Guns showing that tag team expertise right here. Whipping Axiom off into the corner, but Liv Morgan right there. Counter, though, by Shelly. Sending Liv into the corner. Nice forearm by Liv Morgan. Coming out. Double knee face breaker. Sending Shelly down. Frazier, though, breaking up the pin. You got to think, if you're Fraxium, you want the glory of eliminating the Motor City Machine Guns. Oh, my God! What a Phoenix splash! That was incredible! Oblivion of sorts. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Axiom did not save Frazier in time. We are down to 1 tag team and 2 singles for the Cruiserweight tag titles. Frazier, no, got caught up. Alex Shelley driving Frazier down. Liv Morgan now throwing Alex Shelley back. This is the Motor City Machine Guns match to lose, but wait. Liv Morgan with an equalizer of sorts, going right after Axiom with that steel chair. Oh, God, what a kick from Chris Sabin, though. Fast-paced action since the opening bell here tonight. Axiom lifting Liv Morgan up now. Rolling Savant there. No, misses. Double knee face breaker to Alex Shelley and Liv Morgan. A house on fire right now. Calling for Alex Shelley to get to his feet. Liv, you might need to get him in the ring. Oh, oblivion of sorts. My God. Lifting Shelley up. Rolling him into the ring. This may be it for Alex Shelley. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. No, Sabin was there. He was able to make the save for Alex Shelley, again showing that tag team expertise. Liv Morgan, you are not where you want to be. Didn't realize Shelley was already on his feet. And Shelley drives her down. What a kick, though, to Axiom. Dirty Dominic Mysterio on the outside now. Shelley almost playing defense here. Axiom fighting for his life. Big time Rana to Sabin, but Shelley is right there. Big shot counter. Oh my! That might be it. The golden ratio. 2, 3. Alex Shelley has been eliminated. We are down to 1 member per team. This is exhilarating. This is thunder. Landing on his feet does Axiom. Ripping Liv Morgan off now. We are back on even playing field. Sabin throwing Axiom across. Liv Morgan now getting back into the, no, going under. Grabbing another steel chair here tonight. Oh! Oh my God! With that chair in hand, Liv Morgan was lighting him up. Kick up, kip up. Oh! She got leveled. My goodness. Wait, roll up. 1, 2, 3. Chris Sabin has been eliminated. We're down to Axiom and Liv Morgan. Big NZ duck underneath. Liv Morgan now lifting Axiom up. Looking to take Axiom into the ring, and she does just that. All the way up. Nothing can stop her. Nothing can stop her. Big elbow drop, but nobody home. Kick to the chest. Off the ropes. My God, what a kick from Axiom. That's got to be it. 1, 2. No! Liv Morgan able to get the shoulder up. Battling it out for the filthy animals, but no. The golden ratio. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your Cruiserweight Tag Team champions are none other than Fraxium. What a matchup we witnessed here tonight in our opening contest. Elimination after elimination after elimination. Take nothing away from the Motor City Machine Guns. Take nothing away from Las Toxicas. That was an outstanding matchup. But at the end of the day, the team that stands tall with those Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships are Fraxium. Nathan Frazier and Axiom do the unthinkable here tonight. As the action rolls on here at the Big Bang, it's time for some WCW Nitro representation in the form of a television championship match. And what a competitor that we have stepping up right here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tiffy time on Monday nights. But the question remains, will it be Tiffy time when the final bell rings here tonight? Will TV be Tiffy time? It would be one hell of a win for Tiffany Stratton and one hell of a way for her to kick off her WCW career. Then walking out of here with that television championship. And I am being told that this is a singles matchup. But now I wonder who Tiffany Stratton will be going up against. What in the hell? Ladies and gentlemen, the former bad boy of the Bullet Club, Tama Tonga, is on his way to the ring. This is going to be a wild one, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be Tiffy time, or will Tama Tonga add some gold to that family history? This is a dangerous competitor anytime he steps into that ring, much less when he's going for a championship. And with that television championship at stake, you gotta ask yourself, what are these two willing to do to walk out of here tonight, the brand new WCW television champion? There is so much rich lineage here in World Championship Wrestling, especially when it comes to all the different championships in the company. And the World Television Championship is no different. The final champion was none other than Jim Duggan. Of course, the competitor with the most reigns of the television champion was Booker T at six-time television champion. Tama Tonga and Tiffany Stratton both look to add their name to the lineage here tonight. Of course, the longest reign with that title was Tully Blanchard at 353 days. There you see what is on the line here tonight. It is up in the air. That is what these two are battling over. Tiffany Stratton going one-on-one with Tama Tonga. And here we go. Both these competitors now. Oh, big shot approaching one another. And we got back and forth strikes to kick things off. Tiffany Stratton showing she is not going to back down to Tama Tonga here tonight. Counter there, big strike. Tiffany gets countered, big strike from Tama. Tama with one of his own. Oh my goodness, nice counter, back and forth action. Nice drop kick from Tiffany. Calling now Tama Tonga to get to his feet. Who is going to enter Monday Night Nitro with the television championship first? And you got to wonder, will they be defending that title on Monday Night Nitro? Or will they be holding on to that title for a little bit longer than just one night? Goes for the stomp, but rolls out of the way to Tiffany. Nice clothesline there by Tiffany Stratton. Big forearm, nice shot, going over and over again like a god-awful Nelly song. Tiffany Stratton now calling Tama Tonga to get to his feet. Could be looking to put this one away early, but no, big strikes there. Tama Tonga gonna have to look for a couple of fast-paced counters if he's gonna want to put down Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton is quick as quick can be, as we saw much out of that Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship match from Thunder. Oh, but Tama Tonga now just gonna beat you down, brutalize you if he can. Tama, both hands full of hair, dragging her face across the mat. Taking his time now is the former bad boy of the Bullet Club. Big forearm, my God, what a combination there. Tiffany Stratton, though, gonna roll her way over to the corner. Tama charging in. Nice splash in the corner as well. Both competitors giving it their all, and that is because they want to walk out of here tonight the new television champion. Tama Tonga to the apron. Tope Atomic, no! Tiffany Stratton able to get the knees up. My goodness. Big kick to the chest there. But Tama Tonga rising to his feet, not being put down, and what a headbutt there. Tama calling her up to her feet, taking her over towards the corner. No, nice elbow there by Tiffany Stratton. And Stratton now gonna whip Tama into the corner. Nobody home, however. Swing and a miss. Tiffany was able to evade. Pulling back. No, Tama with a counter of his own. A lot of back and forth action to kick things off in this one. Tama now looking to put the end to it. No! Tiffany was able to evade. Back and forth action, but that might be it. Cutthroat business. No! Tiffany somehow, some way got that shoulder up. And you hear this crowd chanting, "Fight forever!" What a pump forearm right after those deadly strikes of Tama Tonga, which you got to look out for every time. Duck underneath. Tiffany Stratton off the ropes. Big clothesline sending Tama down and into the corner. Tiffany now pulling him out of the corner. No, goes around. He likes to call those big running elbows to the jaw, the cutthroat, because it's a cutthroat business out here. Tiffany pulling herself up by the ropes. Drop kick. Stop it. Look at Chris Boschneck get this look like an ostrich. Tama Tonga, no! Tiffany Stratton keeps up to her feet now. Remember, there are countouts in this one, as are disqualifications. But, I mean, there are no champion's advantage in this one. If you get a countout, you will walk out of here the new television champion. Same with a disqualification. Tiffany Stratton lifted Tama up. Big back suplex there. Focusing in on Tama Tonga now. Stomping on the hand is Tiffany Stratton. Referee at a count of 4. Of course, this goes up to a 10 count. Go behind us, Tiffany Stratton. Throwing Tama Tonga back down. Referee now approaching a 6. Yes, he does. He gets to the 6 count. Tiffany back into the ring at a count of 7. Tama Tonga, though, rising to his feet. Got plenty of time to get back into this one. And here we go again. Referee almost got caught. A big cutter out of nowhere. Tama Tonga feeling himself here tonight. The bad boy could be looking to put this one away now. Uh-oh, counter, though, by Tiffany Stratton. Nice clothesline there. Tiffany lifting Tama back to his feet. Going around. Big forearm from Tama Tonga. Kick to the gut, though, by Tiffany. Chop connects. Low leg kick. Oh, my goodness. Hoisting Tama up. No. Tama slides out. Kick to the gut, though. No. Jumps over the kick. What a DDT. Both competitors down, but drapes the arm across. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, and just like that, Tama Tonga is running TV on Monday nights. What a matchup to kick off the Nitro portions of tonight's broadcast. But at the end of the day, only one could have been the better competitor here tonight. And it just so happened to be on this night, Tama Tonga. And this is what did it all. Planning Tiffany Stratton to the mat with that DDT. Was just able to drape the arm across. Got the 1, 2, 3. And Tama Tonga ends tonight your new television champion. What an impactful win. And what a win that's going certainly to show Nitro that the bad boy ain't nothing to mess with. It is now time for some more Thunder representation as the Hardcore Championship is on the line in a fatal 4-way match. And oh my God, the Monster Abyss enters this Hardcore division with a bone to pick. Abyss is such a deep pull for a division like this. I gotta wonder if you're in the back and you now realize you are about to square up with the Monster Abyss. What are you thinking to yourself? What's going through your mind before you enter this ring in a fatal 4-way scenario? And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that means it is one fall to a finish. Falls count anywhere. But who is joining Abyss? Oh my God! When Jacob Fatu was drafted, when the Samoan Werewolf was picked, I had no idea where he would show up division-wise. But coming out now for a shot at the Hardcore Championship, this man is about to feel right at home. This is a dangerous competitor. This is a deadly competitor. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Fatu is all gas, no brakes. And tonight, he looks to break his foot off into 3 others' asses and walk out of here the new WCW Hardcore Champion. With there being no rules, with there being no respect, you gotta think this is gonna get ugly, and it's gonna get ugly oh so fast. But who is gonna join Jacob Fatu and Abyss in this one? We go back to talking about the rich history of WCW. Let's talk about the lineage of the WCW Hardcore Champion after we see who is next. Well, if it isn't Rob Van Dam. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, an ECW original, someone who once upon a time was Robbie V in the cut. Tonight, Rob Van Dam makes his WCW debut in the Hardcore division, and this is shaping up to be extreme. Now talking about the Hardcore Championship in WCW, the first champion was the Wiggle, Norman Smiley. The final champion was Ming. The most reigns was Brian Knobbs and Terry Funk, you motherfunker, at 3 reigns each. And Norman Smiley held that title for 51 days in the longest reign. Now the question remains, who enters at number 4? Oh my goodness! We got one hell of a pack of talent here tonight for this Hardcore Championship matchup. Psycho Clown joining the fray. This is about to be insanity. What a matchup this is set to be. What a division this is looking like on Thursday nights for Thunder. Psycho Clown looking to make a statement. What if he can knock off Abyss, Jacob Fatu, and Rob Van Dam here tonight? That's how you make a name for yourself. We know it's going to be violent. We know it's going to be brutal. This one is a fatal 4-way where everything's at stake, even their careers. Who is walking away with the win? Comment down below. Let me know. But up next, man, anything can and will happen. Anything can be under that ring. I saw a kitchen sink under there earlier tonight. But nevertheless, that is what is at stake here tonight. Abyss, Jacob Fatu, RVD, and Psycho Clown. And here we go. Abyss and RVD going right after one another. Jacob Fatu already going in the air tonight like Phil Collins. My God, we are off to the races. The rolling savant, big super kick to the back of the head. Again, false count anywhere. One fall to a finish. We got super kicks all around here tonight. Big forearm there. Psycho Clown turning Abyss around. Going up. Nice run, sending him down. Jacob Fatu now lifting up Rob Van Dam. No, RVD back to his feet. Psycho Clown maybe looking to fly. Uh-oh. RVD tried to put a stop to it, but he jumps over him. Nobody home. Looks like Abyss may very well have just said, no, not in my house. Wait a minute, RVD, apron DDT, driving Jacob Fatu down into the mat. And now Abyss taking Psycho Clown over to the ropes. Meanwhile, RVD going right after Jacob Fatu. Psycho Clown countered, drives Abyss down. Double leg there, goes for a roll-up, does Jacob Fatu. RVD, though, flips him over. Psycho Clown right there to break things up, though, to protect this matchup, to protect the Hardcore Championship. DDT connects the Psycho Clown there, but Abyss is right back at it again, rolling Jacob Fatu into the ring. Crowd chanting, we want tables. It was looking like we were going to get some tables, but that table back on the ground. Uh-oh. Nice knee to the gut there by Abyss. RVD now sending Jacob Fatu. Oh, God, double goozle? Double choke slam to Jacob Fatu. Lucha roll there by Psycho Clown. Psycho Clown pulling out Janice, an instrument of violence that Abyss is all too familiar with. One. No, just a count of one. I thought that was going to be it. Oh, my God. Abyss now turning his attention back around towards Rob Van Dam, throwing RVD against the steel post. Jacob Fatu looking under the ring. He has a light tube, ladies and gentlemen. Rob Van Dam went for the pin, but Jacob Fatu was there to make sure that did not end. Big kicks all around here in this one. We have seen a 3-way dance tag match from Thunder. We're seeing a 4-way here. Again, Diamond Dallas Page, the general manager, wants to make sure the action is quick as quick can be, as fast-paced and as deadly as it can be. Oh, Psycho Clown took it on a ride. Oh, that could be it. 1, 2. No, kick out at 1 there. Psycho Clown now lifting Jacob Fatu up. Abyss lifting RVD up. Driving RVD down does Abyss. Psycho Clown now. No, counters the whip from Abyss. RVD going right after Abyss. Oh, Psycho Clown, you don't realize the Samoan Werewolf is right behind you. Samoan Werewolf with a super, but oh my God, Psycho Clown said nom, nom, and ate that. My God. Going for the cover. 1. Abyss there to break things up. Psycho Clown almost stole it there. Going behind Abyss is Psycho Clown, sending them all around. And now I think Psycho Clown's got his eyes set on the monster. Abyss! What a Mexican destroyer. 2. No, just a count of 1. This has been a wild night of action. We saw Tama Tonga walk out of here previously with the television championship. Fraxium, your Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions, who will join the Hall of Champions next here at WCW. Oh my God, look at that weave there from Psycho Clown. Meanwhile, RVD dropping Jacob Fatu down. Abyss sending Psycho Clown right over. Oh my God, oh my God. No, 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 no. Oh! Goes for the cover. No, Psycho Clown right there to break things up. Black hole slam by Abyss. Meanwhile, Janice coming out to play. Going for the cover. 1, 2. No, Psycho Clown was able to get the shoulder up. Looked like Jacob Fatu had all the faith in the world of Psycho Clown there. Nice DDT spike variation by Jacob Fatu. Looking to end things here. 1. No, kick out at 1. With this being a 1 fall to a finish matchup, you gotta know, you gotta understand that this one is going to be a test of merit from each and every one of these athletes. My God. Jacob Fatu going behind. German suplex sending Psycho Clown down. Lifting up Abyss. We got another Janice out to play. How many of those are under the damn ring? Going for the covers, RVD. 1, 2. No, Jacob Fatu thankfully there to make the save. Not letting this one end. Abyss now getting caught up by Jacob. These men do not want to get back in that ring, and you knew when there was 4 men involved, this very well could stay on the outside the entire night. Oh my God, using that spike 2x4. Wait, pile driver on Psycho Clown. Jacob Fatu, though, right there to break things up. Sending Abyss down. Psycho Clown to his feet, though. Looking for a little La Magistral. 1, 2. No, almost stole it right in front of Jacob Fatu. Big headbutt connects. RVD now tried to whip Abyss off, but nobody home. Oh my God! Sent him packing. Psycho Clown lit up. 1. No, RVD there to break things up as well. Rob Van Dam now lifting Jacob Fatu back to his feet. Where is Psycho Clown going? Where is Psycho Clown going? Ladies and gentlemen, the action is getting split up here. RVD, Big Rana connects. You got to think if you are Psycho Clown and Abyss or Jacob and RVD with it being false count anywhere, you are taking a gamble here. Abyss going for the cover. This is what I mean. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, just like that, the Monster Abyss is your WCW Hardcore Champion. And with that man holding that title, you gotta think it is going to be a long road if you want to rock and roll. What a matchup this was. What a inaugural Hardcore Championship matchup. Now the question remains, who is going to be competition for the Monster Abyss. What a win. Congratulations in order. Congratulations in order for every competitor in this one. What a showing from WCW Thunder. We've got more WCW Nitro action underway, and the WCW United States Championship is on the line in singles competition as Chelsea Green and the Secret Harvest are on their way to the ring. Chelsea Green getting this United States Championship opportunity, and you gotta wonder, is she gonna walk out of here tonight the new WCW United States Champion? Of course, Alba Fire, Piper Niven flanking her on her way to the ring, making sure that nothing happens to their president, if you will. Chelsea Green looks to walk out tonight the new United States Champion, but who will they be going up against? Oh, ain't no rest for the wicked. Ladies and gentlemen, Cero Miedo here on Nitro. Penta is one hell of an opponent to draw if you are going after a championship. And what a matchup this is set to be. Of course, these two familiar with one another. They have done battle before back at a temple that I love oh so near and dear. But tonight, it is about the WCW United States Championship. Penta looks to defeat Chelsea Green and add some gold around his waist. Of course, going into the draft, I thought the Lucha Brothers were going to be drafted together. I thought we were going to see Penta and Rey Fenix on the same brand, but instead, they were drafted in two separate shows. Penta on Nitro, Rey Fenix on Thunder. But right here, right now, it is all about that WCW United States Championship. That is what is on the line. That is what is at stake. Who will join Tama Tonga as a champion on Nitro? And here we go. Bell has sounded. Big forearms there from Chelsea Green to get this one underway. What a German suplex to Penta as well. Chelsea Green knows she's going to have to bring the attack right to Penta if she wants to walk out of here tonight the new United States Champion. Oh, backing Penta up against the ropes is Chelsea Green, but no, it's a back elbow there. Followed suit with a front drop kick. Chelsea now getting lifted to her feet by Penta. I think the Secret Harvest is going to be a big factor in this one. Chelsea Green, though, countering. How could it not be when you got two people, two agents, if you will, on the outside, biting for your time and for your energy, like right there. Piper Niven distracting Penta, allowing for Chelsea Green to get right back into this one. Nice chop block there. Chelsea going all the way up. Nothing can stop her. Off the top, big splash to the back. Didn't get it flush, but got just enough. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, just a count of 1 there. And Chelsea now cracking that neck just a little bit here. Whipping Penta off. Going around. Nice Japanese arm drag there, sending Penta down. Whipping Penta back up and over to the apron. Nice forearm there. Another big forearm there. No, Penta shoves her back, not allowing that to keep up. Chelsea is quick on her feet here tonight. She was going to have to go into this one with a big game plan, and it seems like she's executing it perfectly. But just as I say that, Penta battling back now. Snap suplex connects there, and Penta going to the apron now. Uh-oh. Off the middle. Oh, my God. I mean, off the top. Went for that senton, but got caught on the knees, and it's another big knee. Chelsea Green calling Penta to his feet. Big slap, big chop, big chop, big slap. Chelsea Green, no, gets caught with a strike there by Penta. Penta now taking her over to the ropes. Flexing just a bit. Penta now, oh God, oh God. Oh no. Oh my God. What a chop by Penta. But it's Chelsea Green who catches Penta with an enziguri. Counter, though, by Penta. Nice jawbreaker there. Chelsea Green swinging a miss. Penta swinging a catch. Oh, God. Oh, God. Penta driver! And it looks like Piper Niven slid in a kendo stick at the last second there. Look at that. Getting that trash talk there by Alba Fire. Referee sliding that kendo right back out the ring. Alba Fire doing what she had to do to distract Penta just long enough for Chelsea to get back to her feet. Taking Penta down is Chelsea Green, doing anything she can to get back in the offensive. Big back elbow taking Penta down. Trying to slow the pace just a tad here. Penta went on such a flurry there. Chelsea Green, though, going all the way up. Nothing can stop her. Calling for Penta to get to his feet. Off the top. Big missile drop kick, sending Penta down. Going for the cover. 1, 2. No. Kick out by Penta. Able to get the shoulders up. Back to his feet. Rolling in right into a running bicycle, baby. Kick, though, to the gut, followed suit. These two are going back and forth, man. I love it. This is what Monday Night Nitro action is all about. Piper Niven exposing a turnbuckle. Turns Penta around. Was maybe looking for the unprettier Mexican Destroyer. Dragging Chelsea Green out. This could be it. 1, 2, no! Somehow, some way, Chelsea Green gets the shoulder up. Sling blade! Referee fixing that turnbuckle pad there. Crowd chanting fight forever, but if you're Chelsea Green or Penta, you're trying to get to the back as quick as possible with that championship. Penta whipping Chelsea off into the corner. Big kick there. Sweeps the leg. Penta here, feeling himself. Pops up. Big kick in the corner. Goes for the cover off that kick. 1, 2. That could do it. No! Chelsea Green able to get the shoulders up. Lifting her up. Does Penta. Oh, God. Oh, God! Drives the back down onto the knee, and there you see Alba Fire once again talking trash to Penta. Penta falling for the mind games of the Secret Harvest. That is why they are so deadly when they are out there with Chelsea Green. Chelsea in for another kick to the gut. Dodge. She bobbing. She weaving. Lifts up Penta with the elevated flatliner. So much has been taken out of both of these competitors. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Going for the cover. 1, 2. No. Penta able to get the shoulder up, and the frustration starting to sit in for Chelsea Green. Wondering what more do I have to do? Was maybe looking for the unprettier Mexican Destroyer. Again. Pulls off the glove. Tosses into the Secret Harvest. Almost as a way of showing off here. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. What a war between these two. But at the end of the night, the one with their hand raised is Penta. The Secret Harvest was a thorn in Penta's side this entire damn matchup. You got to give it up to Chelsea Green, though. Was able to kick out of the Penta driver. Was able to stay in this fight, but she just couldn't lock in the unprettier here tonight. And that, my friends, was the difference maker. But nevertheless, Penta is your new United States champion, carrying that title onto Monday nights. What a win for Penta here tonight. It is time to crown the Cruiserweight champion on Thunder, and oh my God, what a pull for this one. Ladies and gentlemen, El Hijo del Vikingo is on his way to the ring, and this is one of the best wrestlers in the world today. What a shot he has here on Thunder, here at the Big Bang, to walk away the new Cruiserweight champion. Of course, we got to see who his opponent's going to be, but right now, Vikingo is my pick to walk out of here with the Cruiserweight championship. This guy is insane in that ring. The things that he is able to do is unlike any I've seen before. The question, though, is who is facing Vikingo here tonight? He can be as good as he is, but he's only as good as his last match and his last opponent. So who is it going to be? I have been told this is singles competition. No shot. Ladies and gentlemen, the young OG of professional wrestling, Javon Evans, is looking to get bouncy in the Cruiserweight division. This is about to be a wild one. Vikingo going one-on-one with Javon Evans. I cannot believe it. You gotta think, when these two are about to lock horns in the middle of that ring, we are gonna end tonight knowing who is one of the best fast-paced wrestlers in the world going today. Both great in their own right. However, tonight, we are going to see who the better man is, as that bell is soon to ring. What a match this is about to be, man. Oh, my God. There is what is at stake, the Cruiserweight Championship. Who is going to walk out of here tonight? The Cruiserweight Champion. You see it being raised high in the air tonight. Vikingo going one-on-one with Javon Evans for the Cruiserweight Championship. And here we go. This is what it's all about, man. Both men now locking up. Who is going to get the better of one another? Vikingo backing Javon up into the corner. Oh, and a cheap shot there from Vikingo. Kick to the gut by Javon Evans. Nice kick there. Rolling Savate connects. And you see Vikingo almost egging Javon Evans on, but it's Javon who's lifting Vikingo up. Big forearm connects. Off the top, big moonsault as well. We knew this one was going to be fast-paced, man, and that's exactly what we are about to get. Javon now off the ropes. Big Rana catches him. Waiting on it now. Whoa! Lucha roll there from Vikingo to roll out of the way. Whips Javon off, catches the super. Does Javon Evans. Pulling him back in. Spike. DDT. My goodness. Oh! What a kick. Meteora right after. Springboard moonsault. Vikingo is on one. And now off the top. Oh, Javon able to roll out of the way. Keeping this fight alive, turning him around. Roll up there. Gets him over. Goes for the cover. One. No, not even. Kick to the gut by Javon Evans. The young OG counters that kick. Had it scouted. Goes through, but no. Vikingo having Javon scouted. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Just big strikes there. Follows it up with a double stomp to the chest. That son of a bitch. Here we go. Both men back to their feet now. Jockeying for position. Got that wrist control on lock. Does Vikingo. Going around, cranking on that arm. Javon Evans here trying to battle back as Vikingo moves into a hammerlock position now, just trying to grind the young OG down. But Javon Evans taking Vikingo down here. Working over that arm, trying to just keep Vikingo at bay is the young OG. Taking Vikingo down, does Javon now. Nice forearm, but no! Vikingo said, nom nom, I eat it for breakfast. Pulling Vikingo up to the top rope here. Oh, God. Oh, God. This cannot be good. This cannot be good. I'm seeing evil intent. Spanish fly from Javon Evans. My God. Crowd chanting, this is awesome. You damn right it is. Diamond Dallas Page said, and I've been talking about it all night, that the action on Thunder is going to be fast-paced, it's going to be hard-hitting, it's going to be devastating, and that is exactly what it has been through the showing here tonight at Big Bang. Uh-oh, off the middle rope, big drop kick there from Vikingo, but Javon back to his feet. Coming back in the ring, lock up there. Oh my goodness, took a little too much time. Vikingo here, backed him up to the ropes, low leg kick connects. Javon just sent him packing. Both men to the outside now. Kicks to the chest of Vikingo. Went for the drop kick, misses. Vikingo with a big strike there. Pulling Javon in and slams him down to the floor. My goodness. Trying to whip Javon into the ring. Javon, though, going to whip Vikingo in. Whips him off into the corner. Nice strike. No, counter by Vikingo. Big forearm connects. Grabs the ropes. Whoa, what a DDT. But Javon quickly getting the catch back on to Vikingo. One. Kick out at one there. Almost as a test yourself pacing kind of moment. Roll through. Nice lock up there. You're going to see Javon Evans now lifting him up, taking him right back down. Almost a Blue Thunder's type beat. Javon all the way up. Oh, God. Elbow drop connects. You never know what he's going to go for when he goes all the way up. That man can do anything that his mind sees. Lifting Vikingo up. What a drop kick. Tattooed him. If you know, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. To the middle rope. Or, excuse me, to the corner. Oh! Went for the Psycho, but got countered there by Vikingo. Vikingo now to the apron. Calling for Javon to get to his feet. Springboard. Big Rana there. My God, that could do it. 1, 2, no. Javon able to get the shoulder up to keep this one alive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Vikingo exposing the top turnbuckle. And it's a takedown there by Vikingo. Come on, man. Referee thankfully was quick on the job there to put the turnbuckle pad back. But my God, what a kick to the face. Misses the Meteor in the corner. Javon now whipping Vikingo off. Lifting Vikingo up and just body slams them down. Does the young OG. Springboard. Oh, God. Oh, my. Oh, my. Javon might be putting him down. Looking for the OG cutter. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. No. Somehow, someway, Vikingo got the shoulder up. Crowd chanting fight forever, and I agree. Vikingo ascending to the top. 630, nobody home. Javon Evans lifting him up. Low leg kick, big strike. Rana connects after. You talk about fast pace. You talk about putting your pedal to the metal. You gotta mention the young OG and Elio del Vikingo. Big forearm there. Vikingo here off the ropes. Turns around. What a tornado DDT. And now Vikingo ascending to the top. No, 450 instead. 1, 2, 3. Javon Evans gets put down tonight. But what a matchup, dare I say, thus far. Match of the night here at the Big Bang. And there is going to be so many other nights for Javon Evans to walk out a winner. But tonight, Elio del Vikingo walks out your new Cruiserweight champion. I thought it was all over right there with the OG cutter. But no, Vikingo somehow, someway got the shoulder up. Got the 450 after missing the 630 earlier in the night. What a win for Vikingo here tonight. And he is your new Cruiserweight champion. What will that division look like in full with Vikingo at the helm? It is now time to find out who will be the Monday Night Nitro World Tag Team Champions. As you see, Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis, the bygone era. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at two former NWA World Heavyweight Champions. And tonight they enter the ring together looking to seize World Tag Team Championships. But I gotta ask, who is gonna be standing across from the bygone era here tonight? We know that the New Day were drafted. We know that the Street Profits were drafted. We saw American Made drafted. Who will they be facing? What the hell? Excuse me? Ladies and gentlemen, that's Blake Monroe. That's Michelle McCool. Together, they are Bay Cool, and they are here on Monday nights looking to get the World Tag Team Championships. But I gotta wonder, when they're stepping into the ring with two former NWA World Champions, you gotta wonder how that's gonna affect the psyche of these two women here tonight. But you know Michelle McCool is a dog in that ring. You know Blake Monroe is a dog in that ring. They are looking to bite the heads off of Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis tonight. They are looking to walk out of here your new World Tag Team Champions. And that is what is at stake here tonight. Referee raising them high in the air here at Big Bang, the bygone era, going up against McCool. And this one is about to get interesting. Blake Monroe charging right out at Nick Aldis, showing that the national treasure don't mean jack to Blake Monroe. Going immediately after Nick Aldis, throwing strikes and strikes and strikes, down and down again and again. But now Nick Aldis back to his feet. Blake Monroe, though, going right behind, trying to use that speed. But there you see Adam Pearce throwing a strike. Oh, man. Rolling straight over did Blake Monroe. Now driving more shots down to Nick Aldis. Adam Pearce trying to get strikes off on to Blake Monroe to no avail. Lifting up. Nick Aldis now is Blake Monroe. I feel like the key to success for McCool is going to be quick tags, almost like they heard me there, but no, Nick Aldis able to get the counter off. Going behind now to Blake Monroe. Big uppercut there, and you see Nick Aldis smartly walking over, tagging out. Now Adam Pearce, legal, but just like Nick Aldis, Adam Pearce getting kicked in his chest. McCool now legal, though. Oh, Michelle taken down there by Adam Pearce. And Pearce, the scrap daddy, looking to scrap with McCool here. McCool going to whip Adam Pearce into the corner. Tag out, quick tags there like I was talking about earlier. Nice knee to the gut. McCool coming out there. Suplex connects. Blake Monroe now legal. And it's Blake Monroe who's going to go right after the eyes, right after the nose of Adam Pearce. Blake now whipping Adam Pearce off into the corner. Coming out of the corner now. Oh, grabbing that arm. Got that Suzuki-like armbar cinched in deep. Blake Monroe, though, getting right back into the ring. Maybe took a little too much time. Bobbing and weaving, only got her so far. That forearm will do the damn rest, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Adam Pearce, though, back to his feet, looking to just slug it out. Nice side headlock takeover there. Blake Monroe going to roll Adam Pearce right back over. Adam Pearce whipping Blake Monroe off into the corner. You see Nick Aldis tried for a cheap shot there. Blake had it scouted, but then it turned her back to Adam Pearce, who was able to go after the eyes right there because the referee was out of position. Great ring presence. Big shot, but a big counter. Oh, my goodness. Blake Monroe now tried to whip Adam Pearce off. Pearce takes her head off. My God. One. Kick out at one. Adam Pearce in disbelief. I am as well. How did she manage to get the shoulder up after a line like that? I'll never know. Pearce throwing Blake Monroe into the corner now. Adam Pearce. Big shot to the ribs. A kick to the gut right after. Oh, come on. Using the top rope to his advantage. Just grinding Blake Monroe's face right across that top rope. Whipping Blake now into the corner. Big back elbow there from Blake Monroe. Gonna whip Adam Pearce off into the corner now in her own right. Charging over. Hoisting Adam Pearce up to the top rope. Blake Monroe looking for a little stratisfaction there. My God. And now turning Adam Pearce over. Just kicking with blunt force trauma in the head. Blake has those wrists and a knee. No, counter by Adam Pearce. Uh-oh. Billy Goat's curse cinched in deep. But Blake able to sweep it a leg. Whipping Adam Pearce back into the corner now. Tag out McCool legal. Gonna whip Adam Pearce off. Is McCool sending Pearce for a ride. Excellently done there. McCool now. Oh, it looked like Adam Pearce might have been looking to go for a tag to Nick Aldis, but instead, McCool not letting it happen, keeping the offensive here on Adam Pearce. She's looking to go flawless here tonight. Uh-oh. Whipping Pierce back off into the corner. Blake Monroe was looking for maybe another quick tag, but no, it's a back elbow there by Pierce. Pierce whipping McCool off down into his corner. The national treasure, Nick Aldis, has been tagged back in, and you just see the slow and methodical pace of the bygone era coming out to play. But Michelle McCool battling back here. Big strikes, driving Aldis down onto the knee. Michelle McCool whipping Nick Aldis into the corner. Back elbow, though, from Aldis. Aldis going around town, taking Michelle McCool all around. Blake Monroe asking for the tag. Tag out. Blake's legal. Pierce is legal. Big sling blade from Blake Monroe. Adam Pierce smartly rolling to the outside. But Blake Monroe right there. Rolling up Pierce. One. No, just a count of one. Off the ropes. Blake Monroe with a drop kick to the chest. Lifting up Adam Pierce. And now Blake Monroe looked to whip him off, but no. Pierce with a counter back elbow there. This is not where you want to be if you're Adam Pierce, but maybe it is. Maybe you're feeling comfortable over here. Again using that top rope, grinding the face of Blake Monroe across the top rope. Whipping Blake into the corner now. Big forearm there. I gotta love what I'm seeing here by McCool. They are keeping the defense alive against the bygone era. And you got to think the bygone era might have taken McCool a little lightly here in the early goings, but quickly the respect is being shown. They want to walk out of here with the World Tag Team Championships. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Double axe handle that arm. My goodness. Nick Aldis going behind. Counter, though, by Blake Monroe. You see the Bulldog connected. Headbutt, nobody home. Aldis was able to counter. Lifting up Blake now. No, counter again by Blake Monroe. And Blake gonna whip off Nick Aldis. Rana connects. Aldis back to his feet, bobbing, weaving. Big chop there. Whipping Blake off into the corner. Tag out. Adam Pierce now legal. And it's a big kick to the gut there. Whoa, she went for the headbutt. Pierce countered with a spine buster, but it's Michelle McCool who makes the save. And now if you're Blake Monroe, you need to get out of here, man. You need to get that tag in to Michelle McCool before you get put down for good. Adam Pierce knows he's got Blake Monroe where he wants her. Going behind now. Lifting Blake up. Nice back suplex taking Blake down. Just dragging Blake Monroe here to the middle of the ring. Going for the cover. No, instead rolling her around. Oh, God. Oh, God. I kind of wish he would have went for the cover. Oh, no. Pile driver. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3. No! Blake Monroe somehow got the shoulder up. Crowd chanting tag team wrestling. Oh, God. Blake drive down onto that knee and just sent for a ride right after. Blake, you got to get this tag. You got to get it. She does. McCool is legal. Oh, McCool now telling Aldis to hold on a minute. Wait, all this fell for the oldest trick in the book. You want to talk about a bygone era. But it's a back elbow there from Aldis, who put the brakes on to McCool. Back elbow, though, from McCool. McCool is not in the right side of the ring for this one. Whips Aldis off. Oh, I don't know how much I agree with that, Michelle. Blake Monroe took so much damage earlier from Adam Pierce. Even got dropped on a stack of dimes. She likes to call a neck. Blake Monroe, though, pulling Nick Aldis back to his feet. Headbutt to the scene. Winter City missing. Oh, my God. Counter, though, by Aldis. That almost laid out Nick Aldis. Nice strike there. Going around town. Backstabber out of nowhere. Goes for the cover. This could be it. No. Aldis just gets the shoulders up oh so quick. And now Blake Monroe being thrown right back into that corner. Tag out. Pierce to the top. Oh my God, to the middle. Blake bobs and weaves. Tries to whip Pierce off, but Pierce counters. Turning Blake Monroe around is Adam Pearce. Just gouging at the eyes. Hoisting Blake up onto his shoulders now. Oh, God. Oh, right onto the top buckle. Tag out. Nick Aldis is legal. Blake Monroe might not know where she's at right now. She got dropped on her head earlier with the pile driver. Do not forget it. Blake Monroe now whipping Aldis off. Oh, my God. Big Rana. Got the leg. 1, 2. No. McCool almost walking out with the tag titles here tonight. Michelle McCool now legal. Kick to the face. Lit up Aldis. That could be it. 1. No, not even a 1 count. You see the quick tags here. A McCool starting to come into play. The quick pins as well. They are trying to get out of this one. They are trying to walk out with the World Tag Team titles. Uh-oh. That was Michelle McCool looking for. Working on that leg. Continuing to go back at it to Adam Pearce. Tag back out. Blake Monroe legal again. Nick Aldis now legal. Nick charging in, but it's a big kick that he falls right into. Both competitors down. Which team is walking out tonight? The new World Tag Team Champions. Blake Monroe whipping Aldis into the corner. Almost a hesitation there, thinking of what she wants to do before catching that forearm. Blake Monroe, this is your moment. This is your chance. Charging in. Big hip attack. In the corner. Rolls Aldis out. Going for the cover. 1. No. Kick out at 1. Blake Monroe now lifting Aldis back to his feet. Gonna whip him off. Counter by Aldis. Aldis hoisting Blake up. Counter though by Blake Monroe. Oh, Luthez! 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 And Blake lifting Aldis up now. Whipping him into the corner. No way. Using that arm against the top rope. Very interesting strategy here. Not tagging out just yet to Michelle McCool. Nick Aldis with the back elbow. Oh, will it come back to bite him? Oh, God. Oh, God. Tombstone! That neck has to be obliterated by now. Oh, my God. Aldis calling Blake to her feet. Off the top with the double axe handle. Goes for the cover. 1. Kick to the head. Michelle McCool did what she must to get that one out. Oh, God. Luthez again. Blake Monroe's been hit with a sit-out pile driver as well as a tombstone. 1. Kick out at 1. What is it going to take to put down the bygone era? Whips off Aldis. Drop down. Get your eagle on. Went for the leapfrog. Nobody home. Aldis lifting Blake Monroe back to her feet now. Aldis here. Not looking to tag out either. Blake Monroe, though, with a counter. Comes out of the corner. Whipping Aldis off. Oh, God, Blake. This might be the time you needed to tag out to Michelle McCool, but instead opts to chop. Oh, man. These two want to go at it, and I love it. I respect it, but I don't know how smart it is in a matchup like this. God, just getting sent across the ring. Nick Aldis now tagging out Adam Pearce legal. Blake Monroe might not even realize it. She has been dropped on her head in a pile driver 2 different times now. Just raking at the eyes as Adam Pearce. Referee didn't see it. Out of sight, out of mind. Pearce whipping Blake Monroe back out, but no, it's a forearm there by Blake. And Blake Monroe now. Oh! Catches him out of nowhere. 1, 2, no! McCool almost had it. Pierce back into the ring. Trying to whip him off. Counter. Oh, God, was looking for that lariat, I think. Backstabber out of nowhere. Blake Monroe tags out Michelle McCool, now legal. And Michelle right there, bobbing and weaving. Pierce going behind. Drives her right down to the ring like a little stinger would. Whipping Michelle McCool off into the corner now. Does Adam Pierce. Tag out Nick Aldis legal. Big time double axe handle there. Oh, God. Roll up. Goes for the cover. 1. No. Kick out at nothing. Michelle McCool not going out like that. Aldis now whipping McCool back into the corner. Pulls her out. Counter by McCool. Oh, driving Aldis down like the stinger. Lifting Aldis back to his feet now. Whipping him back into the corner. Big forearm connects from Aldis there. Back and forth action. These teams are going at it, man. Counter there by McCool. McCool going around. Dropping Aldis to the knee. Goes for the cover. 1. No. Kick out at 1. They are giving it their all here for a shot to hold those World Tag Team titles. Hoisting up Aldis, but Aldis counters and sends McCool right over. The National Treasure now taking those back elbows. McCool whipping them off into the corner. Tag out. Blake Monroe legal. Michelle McCool, of course, the veteran of herself and Blake Monroe, but even then, Blake Monroe, how many times can you get dropped on your head before that is the end of the match? Blake going all the way around the ring now, going right after Aldis here. Double wrist. Oh, went for the knee, got caught again. Dodges though. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh God. Aldis sent Blake packing. Not again. Oh, on concrete. Cranking on that neck is Nick Aldis. Slamming Blake down. What? What the hell? You have got to be kidding me. Are you kidding me? I am beside myself here. A double count out to end one hell of a tag team matchup. We are still without World Tag Team Champions. I can't believe what we just witnessed. There's got to be a solution, right? What's going to happen on Monday night? The WCW Championship is on the line. Who is going to be running Thunder? Well, you know, obviously Diamond Dallas Page, but ladies and gentlemen, Rey Mysterio Jr. is here, and he looks to walk out tonight the WCW champion. Of course, honoring Eddie Guerrero with that shirt that he's wearing here tonight. He was the #1 overall pick for WCW Thunder, and he makes his way to the ring here tonight, looking to walk out 10 pounds heavier with that championship. This match is about to be interesting, and we only know one of the competitors in this singles matchup. Who is Rey going up against? No freaking way, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. He was the 4th draft pick for WCW Thunder. But tonight, he finds himself with an opportunity to walk out as the new WCW champion. He only has to go through an old rival to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is here. What a moment in time this is here tonight for your co-main event of the evening. We kick things off with Thunder showcasing the Cruiserweight Tag Team division. We end things on the Thunder side with the WCW Championship on the line. What a match this is about to be. CM Punk, Rey Mysterio Jr., the WCW Championship is on the line. That is what it's all about right there. Rey Mysterio Jr. versus CM Punk. And here we go with the WCW Championship up for grabs. Rey Mysterio came out swinging. Rey Mysterio Jr. knows that he was the #1 draft pick for WCW Thunder, trying to show exactly why that was. Off the top, big kick to the back there by Rey Mysterio Jr. But CM Punk now going to shoot Rey off. Big kick there. But Rey with another counter takes him down. No, rolled through from Punk. Nobody home on the double stomp. Uh-oh. Oh, Punk taking Rey Mysterio down now. Going after the legs maybe. Yes, he is. Going to start working over those legs. Of course, if Rey Mysterio can't get those legs a-turning, there ain't going to be much flying around here tonight. CM Punk, no, kip up by Rey. Rey Lucha roll. Oh my God, goes behind now. Neck breaker as well. Off the top, big moonsault. Rey Mysterio on fire right now. Springboard, crossbody. CM Punk can't catch him. Uh-oh. Rey Mysterio calling for Punk to get to his feet. Driving him back against the ropes. Here is Rey. Rey trying to get some feeling back into that leg right there. Maybe taking a little too much time. Yes, he does. Back elbow followed up by a big-time kick there. Punk now to the apron, calling for Rey to get to his feet. Looking to fly on his own, maybe. Springboard, clothesline, connects. Taking Rey off his feet. Slamming that arm down. Rolled out of the way to Rey. Wheelbarrow DDT. Off the top, connects. Big moonsault. Going for the cover again. 1, 2. No, just a count of 1 there. Kick to the head by CM Punk. Punk now going to whip Rey up and over to the apron he goes. Big forearm though by Rey Mysterio. Rolled through. Up and get some. Wine me. Dine me. 619 me. CM Punk gets caught. Rey Mysterio could be putting it in to Punk here. Goes to the top rope. Double stomp from Rey Mysterio. 1, 2. No. CM Punk gets the shoulder up. Went for the drop kick. Nobody home. Roll through again. Punk fired up, but he catches a boot for his troubles. And Rey now rolling Punk over. Being lifted to his feet now is CM Punk. Counter, though, by Punk. Punk gets him in the corner. Big strike there. Oh, God. Oh, God. There's no way. There's no way. CM Punk looking for the Pepsi plunge. He got it. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No. Rey Mysterio gets the shoulder up somehow. Crowd chanting fight forever. Oh, drops him onto the knee. CM Punk now climbing up. Nothing can stop him. He's all the way up. Oh, cross body taking Rey down. Rey gets caught with the kick. And CM Punk now saying it's time to go to sleep. Went for a kick, countered by Rey. Rey Mysterio, though, lifted up by Punk. Oh, no, Rana. 1, 2. No, just a count of 1. Rey Mysterio to the apron here. Springboard tope atomico to the back. Punk quickly rolling out of the ring. But Rey is right there, pulling him in. No way, Destroyer! Punk landing on his head. Getting whipped right into the corner now. Rey Mysterio trying his damnedest to show why he was the #1 draft pick overall. Going to the top, calling for Punk to his feet. Dragon Rana! 1, 2, no! CM Punk somehow gets the shoulders up. And Rey Mysterio now calling for Punk to get to his feet. Springboard, looks for the West Coast pop, nobody home. Got caught with a power bomb. CM Punk calling for Rey to get to his feet now. Forearm to the back, whips him off. Oh, he was looking for it, but no. Rey counters. Drop down, get your eagle on. Leapfrog. Going around. DDT sets him down. And Rey Mysterio now all the way up. Frog splash. That's got to do it. 1, 2, no. CM Punk able to get the shoulders up. It was back at IWA Mid-South when these two men met in a triple threat match alongside Eddie Guerrero. Rey Mysterio now rolling CM Punk over. That was all the way back in 2001. It is now 2026. Rey Mysterio going all the way up, calling for Punk to get up. No way. Off the top, Rana connects. Oh my God. He's got CM Punk reeling. Off the top, Froggy, no, the knees. The knees were up. Punk going around, takes him down. But Rey to his feet. Calling for CM Punk to get up. Springboard, went for the West Coast pop, but again, nobody home. Punk now whips him into the corner, counter by Rey. Drop down, get your eagle on. Leapfrog. Takes the legs out with a basement drop kick. Punk to the outside. Rey was looking for something evil. Clotheslines him to the floor. No way. Off the top. Frog splash again. That time the arms were around the back. Both men on the outside now. Nice spinning knee there from Rey Mysterio. And Rey. No. Oh! Destroyer on the outside of the ring. Rey Mysterio now throwing Punk into the steps by any means to try to leave tonight the WCW champion. Again, showing a little ode there to Eddie Guerrero, lying, cheating, stealing by any means. Rey lifting Punk up. Oh, God. Drives him down shoulder first onto the knee. Sweeping a leg by CM Punk. Referee at a count of 2 here. Remember, as long as there is not a double count out, one of these men can walk away with the championship via count out. But you know, neither one of these men want to do just that. There's too much pride in the middle of that ring with these two. Oh, God. Pepsi twist! Damn near took Rey Mysterio out of his boots. We're at a count of 2 now. Oh! Drives Rey down. Cranking on the neck. Does the voice of the voiceless. Looking to become the champion of Thunder. At a count of 5 now. CM Punk taking Rey Mysterio. Throwing him back into the ring. Count of 6. Calling for Rey to get to his feet. Springboard. Clothesline connects. Going for the cover. 1, 2. No! Rey able to get the shoulders up. Crawling into the corner is Rey Mysterio. Oh, my God. Right where he needs him. Big knee in the corner. Follows it up. Nobody home on the Bulldog. Rey whips him off into the corner. No, it's a back elbow from CM Punk. And Punk now locking those arms in. Drives him down onto the knee. Elbow followed suit by CM Punk. And he now lifting up Rey. Anaconda Vice locked in. But it's a rope break. CM Punk calling for Rey to get to his feet. Go! 2! No! Rey counters the go to sleep. Off the ropes. Big kick by Rey Mysterio. Rey ascending to the top rope. Calling for Punk to get to his feet. Big Rana there. That could do it. No. Punk crawling to the corner. Rey back to his feet as well. Hoisting Punk to the top. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Off the top wheelbarrow. Takes him down. Going for the cover. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Rey Mysterio has put down CM Punk, and Rey Mysterio has shown why he is the #1 draft pick of WCW Thunder. What an incredible matchup here tonight. It was back and forth all match long. You didn't know who was going to walk out the winner, but when it was all said and done, Rey Mysterio is your WCW champion here tonight. And that there is the picture that's worth 1,000 words. My God, what a matchup here tonight. And what a showing for Thunder. It is now time for your main event of the evening, and it is for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. And when you talk about WCW, you have to talk about Flair. And Charlotte Flair looks to keep the legacy alive here on Monday Night Nitro. And with a shot at the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, you gotta know that the 3rd overall draft pick for Nitro is looking to stunt like her daddy here tonight. The question remains, though, who will Charlotte be facing in the middle of that ring? Who will Charlotte be going one-on-one with here tonight? Who will Charlotte Flair be doing battle with in an effort to walk out the new World Heavyweight Champion? This is about to be interesting, man. Doesn't matter who comes out that curtain next. You know that Charlotte Flair is going to go absolutely insane in this one to bring home the big gold. But there can only be one World Heavyweight Champion. Will it be Charlotte Flair, or will it be her opponent here tonight? And remind you, I got no idea. I got no inkling of an idea of who it's gonna be. Charlotte Flair, though, set to go one-on-one with No Chance. Ladies and gentlemen, in the main event of the Big Bang, representing Monday Night Nitro for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, it is Flair versus Rhodes. It is QB1. It is the #1 draft pick in all of the WCW draft. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. My God, what a one-on-one main event matchup that we have set in store for you. I didn't think it could get bigger than CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio Jr. for the WCW Championship. But Cody Rhodes versus Charlotte Flair is a battle for legacy. It is a battle for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is about to get interesting, man. Oh my God. Big Fight Field doesn't even explain it. This is what tonight has been all about. Champions being crowned. We've seen 7 championship matchups thus far. There you see the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Title held high in the air. It's time to see the 8th championship of the night be determined as Charlotte Flair goes one-on-one with Cody Rhodes. And here we go. Big forearm from Charlotte Flair to kick things off, followed up with a Boston Crab right away. Cody Rhodes to the top. Nice moonsault there. Stomping out the arm does Cody Rhodes right after. Calling for Charlotte Flair to get to her feet here. Nice lock up there. Go behind is Cody Rhodes. Waist lock applied. Looking to slow things down here, but Charlotte Flair with a snapmare there. Chin lock applied right after. You know, these two are technical as technical can be. Working their way back up. Hammer lock applied there. Nice elbows from Charlotte Flair to get Cody right off of her. They lock up again, though, in the middle of that ring. Charlotte Flair going to back down Cody Rhodes into the corner. Oh, and then a cheap shot as well, like a Flair would. Duck underneath. Driving Cody back onto the knee. Working over that arm is Charlotte Flair now. Rolling Cody Rhodes over. Driving that knee right into the dome piece of Cody Rhodes, and Charlotte Flair's calling for Cody to get to his feet. Big forearm for Cody Rhodes now with an overhand chop, but a chop of her own. If you're going to chop a Flair, you best come correct. Uh-oh. Backing up Cody to the ropes did Charlotte, but Cody dumps her to the floor. And now he's going to the top. Oh, my God. Off the top with an elbow drop here tonight. But Charlotte kicks up only to get caught up. My God. These two going to leave it all out there here tonight for that WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Whipping Charlotte into the stairs now does Cody Rhodes. We're at a count of 5. Knee drop right after. Stomp to the back of the head by Cody. We're at a count of 6. Charlotte sweeps the leg. Count of 7. Charlotte just throwing Cody Rhodes away. Oh my God. Is Charlotte going to win the World Heavyweight title by countout? No champion's advantage. No! Cody just barely gets into the ring on time. Went for a kick to the gut. Charlotte countered though. Hoists them up. And drives him down shoulder first onto that knee. 1. Kick out at 1 there. We saw earlier tonight on the Nitro representation, the World Tag Team Championship match ended by double countout. I have been told now that on Monday Night Nitro, we will see a rematch between the Tag Team Championship match competitors. Charlotte Flair has Cody cinched in deep into that Dragon Sleeper. We will see the World Tag Team Championship match competitors, McCool and the Bygone Era, do battle again. No countouts, no disqualifications as Charlotte Flair hit a spear, but Cody back to his feet, hitting the jabs on Charlotte. Oh my God, an ode to Dusty. They are bringing their all here tonight. Over the cover. 1, 2. No, just a count of 1 there. Charlotte was able to get that shoulder up. Cody Rhodes now going in. Hoisting her up. No, Charlotte got kicked in the gut. Cody hooks the arms. Pedigree in the middle of that damn ring. Calling for Charlotte Flair to get to her feet now. Could he be looking for Crossroads? No! Big clothesline by Charlotte Flair. Referee calls for the rope break there. Charlotte Flair now maybe looking to slow the pace just a tad here. Driving that knee right into the head of Cody Rhodes. Uh-oh. Calling for Cody to get to his feet. What could she be looking for here? Just a chop to the chest and a natural selection connects. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No! Cody Rhodes gets the shoulder up. This one continues on. But a kick to the gut there. Knees to the gut right after. Charlotte Flair ascends to the top rope. Big splash, but no! The knees were up. Big forearm from Cody Rhodes. Cody going to the apron, but Charlotte kipped up and slams him off the apron to the floor below. Nice counter there as well. That back elbow came out of nowhere. My God. And for the kick, Cody up. Lock up there. Charlotte now throwing Cody against the apron. Referee at a count of 3. Kick to the gut. Trying to get Cody up now. Oh, just slams his face right into the mat. Referee at a count of 4 now. These competitors got to be careful. Elbow drop connects. It's been such a great match thus far. Wouldn't hate to see this end by count out. Referee at a count of 6. Cody here cracking that neck a little bit. We're at a count of 7. Oh, God. No, Charlotte with these elbows. Count of 8. Charlotte sliding in. Cody, though, sliding in. Big chop. Oh, God. Cody ran right into a natural selection. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No. Again, Cody able to kick out. Hoisting Cody up to Charlotte. Coming off the ropes. Went for the boot. Nobody home. Swing and a miss. Chop connects. Oh, my God. Another natural selection. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, a Flair holds the World Heavyweight Championship again. Ladies and gentlemen, what a showing from Charlotte Flair here tonight. That was incredible, man. It took natural selection after natural selection, but at the end of the damn day, your World Heavyweight Champion is none other than Charlotte Flair. What an evening it has been here at the Big Bang. But nevertheless, Charlotte Flair ends tonight the World Heavyweight Champion. Until next time, thank you so much for tuning in. And as always and forever, take it easy though, guys. Peace.